Hello and welcome to your revision lesson on Islam, Beliefs and Teachings. In this video lesson we're going to give you an overview of the unit, so that means looking at the 6 topics. I'm going to test you on these 6 topics. That's going to help you identify areas that you're confident with and also areas that you need to improve. I'm going to ask you to then fill your knowledge gaps, and then we have some practice questions to finish off with. Right, let's start. These are the 6 topics in Beliefs and Teachings, Islam Beliefs and Teachings. We're going to cover each of these 6. I'm going to test you on each one. I'm going to give you 6 questions for each one. So if you could please get a piece of paper or your book ready, because you can be writing down your answers in that to keep track of your progress. Let's start with the first topic, which is Allah. So if I could get you please to write down Allah as a subtitle in your book or paper. Okay, 6 questions. I'm going to read them out and then you can pause, make sure you've written down an answer to each of them. First one, what does Tawheed mean? Second, what does omnipotent mean? Third, how many names are given to Allah? Fourth, what is one of these names? You can either have the translated version or if you have Arabic, that's even more impressive. 5, what does transcendent and immanent mean? 6, what does it say about Allah in Surah 1 of the Quran? Okay, if you need a moment to finish off your answers, please just pause it now. Okay, I'm going to go on to the second set of questions. Okay, new subtitle please, Risala. Question 1. What does Risala mean? 2. Explain the story of Muhammad's first revelation. In this one, please use keywords. Around 4 keywords would be good. 3. What 2 miracles are associated with Muhammad? 4. What title is given to Muhammad that means he completed the religion? 5. How many times is Isa mentioned in the Quran? 6. What action do Muslims do that remembers Ibrahim? Again, if you need some more time, pause this video. Let's go on to the third topic now. 6 more questions on Malaika. Number 1. What does Malaika mean? 2. How does the Quran describe angels? 3. Who is the angel of revelation? 4. What source describes Mikael's role and what is that role? 5. What is Israfil waiting for? And 6. How do Sunni and Shias view angels differently? Okay. Pause again if you need some more time. We're now going to go on to the 4th topic. 4th topic is Akhirah. Question 1. What does Akhirah mean? Question 2. What are the Arabic terms for heaven and hell? Question 3. What is Al-Qadr? Question 4. What is the Sunni view on Al-Qadr and give a source for it? Question 5. What is a quote that supports the Shia view on partial predestination? Number 6. What does the Hadith say about Judgment Day? Pause it if you need some more time. Let's go on to the 5th topic now. Question 1. What does Kutub mean? Question 2. What are the 2 main religious sources in Islam? Question 3. What are the Christian Jewish terms for Injil, Tawrat, and Zabur? Question 4. What is the Sahifa? Question 5. What is the Muslim view on Injil, Tawrat, Zabur, and Sahifa? And question 6. Where can one of the oldest fragments of the Quran be found? Okay, pause if you need to answer these questions. Let's go on to topic 6, the final one. So the final 6 questions on the final topic. Question 1. What denomination has the 6 articles of faith? Question 2. What denomination has the 5 roots of Usul-ud-Din? Question 3. What are the 5 roots? For this question, please just name them. Question 4. What are the 6 articles of faith? Again, just name them. Question 5. What is Adalat? Give a definition here, please. Question 6. What is the Shia view on the Imams? Okay, that's our final question of our 6 topics. Now we're going to go over the answers. So please mark your work and give yourself a mark out of 6 for each topic. Let's start with topic 1, Allah. Okay, question 1. The answer was oneness of God. Question 2, all-powerful. Question 3, 99. Question 4, Ar-Rahman, or you could have different ones here, or you could have a translated version, all-merciful, creator, judge, are also fine. Question 5, transcendent means God is beyond all things, he's not limited by time and space. And then immanent is about how close God is to us. And the Quran in fact says that God is closer to us than even the veins in our necks. That's a good source for that religious teaching. Then question 6, Surah 1 in the Quran says God is entirely merciful. That's again quite a good source there to use for religious teaching. Okay, give yourself a mark out of 6. Let's go into the second topic. Risala. Okay, question 1. Risala means prophethood. Question 2. First revelation was given by the angel Jibreel, who appeared to Muhammad in the cave of Hira. This event is called the Night of Power. There we go. Those are 4 key words that you could use in that explanation of the story regarding Muhammad's first revelation. Question 3. Splitting the moon in 2 and riding to heaven on a winged horse called Barak. Those are the 2 miracles associated with Muhammad that we examined. Question 4. Seal of the Prophets. That's the title given to Muhammad in the Quran, which means he completed the religion. Question 5. 180 times. That's the amount of times that Isa, Jesus, is mentioned in the Quran. Question 6. Eid al-Adha. That is the festival of sacrifice, where Muslims will sacrifice a sheep. Remember, this is done at the end of Hajj as well. That remembers the sacrifice of Ishmael, or the attempt to sacrifice Ishmael by Ibrahim. And remember, in the story, Ishmael was spared and a sheep was given as sacrifice instead. Then Rami al-Jamrat is another possible answer. Rami al-Jamrat is a stage of Hajj that you might remember where the pilgrims, they pick up 7 stones and throw it at 3 different pillars, and the pillars represent Shaitan, or the devil. So these are 2 ways that Muslims remember Ibrahim, and both of them in fact are connected with Hajj, the pilgrimage in Islam. Give yourself a mark out of 6 here. Let's go on to the third one. Okay, Malaika. Question 1. Malaika just means angels. How does the Quran describe them? As invisible, immortal, that means they never die, beings made of light, and they have wings. Question 3. It's the angel Jibreel. Jibreel is the angel of revelation. He is the angel that appeared to Muhammad in the cave of Hira. Question 4. The hadith says that Mikael controls the plants and the rain. Mikael is not mentioned in the Quran. Question 5. The Quran says Israfil will blow a trumpet at the end of time, and then again on Judgment Day. Question 6. Okay, what is the difference? Well, Sunnis, they think angels have no free will. Shia believe angels have limited free will, but cannot disobey Allah with that free will. Okay, let's go on to topic 4. So, Akhira just means afterlife. The terms for heaven the term for heaven is Jannah. The term for hell is Jahannam. Question 3. Al-Qadr is predestination, and predestination means that everything has been decided. Okay, destiny. Okay, it's like that idea. Everything that happens to you was part of God's plan. That is predestination. Question 4. Sunnis believe in total predestination, or at least most Sunnis believe in total predestination, as developed by the scholar called Ash'ari that we looked at. Question 5. Well, Shia, or most Shia, believe in partial predestination. So that's the idea that you have some free will, although God has got a general plan for everything that happens in the universe. But this quote here, the idea that God will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves, is used to support the idea that we have some freedom there, that God is not going to determine everything for us, that we are in control of our own destiny to an extent. And question 6. The Hadith says, actions are according to intentions, and everyone will get what was intended. What this means is that on Judgment Day, you're judged by your intentions. So if you intended to do something wrong and then you did do something wrong, that's judged harshly. But if you intended to do something kind, but you ended up doing something wrong, that is not judged as a sin. Okay, fifth topic now. Kutub. So kutub means holy books, or it sometimes just means books, but in this context we're using it to mean holy books. The Quran and the Hadith, those are the two that we're looking for here. The Quran is believed by Muslims to be the literal word of Allah, and then the Hadith is a record of Prophet Muhammad's life. Okay, number 3. Injil is the Gospels, Taurat is Torah, and Zabur is Psalms. Sahifa, these are thought to be kind of a lost source, lost scrolls written by Ibrahim. Okay, a revelation given to Ibrahim which has been lost to time. Number 5. These were all once revelations from God, but they have changed over time, so they're not 100% reliable. Okay, that's the Muslim view on these other sources. They only believe the Quran is 100% reliable. Question 6. Actually, the University of Birmingham, they have a very old fragment. It's not a complete Quran, it's just a few pages, but they are very, very old. And this is an interesting impact you could put in. A Muslim may wish to travel to see one of the oldest fragments of a Quran in the world, and it happens to be in the University of Birmingham. It was actually found after many years in the library there, and they didn't realise how old it was until it was tested quite recently. Okay, let's go on to the last topic then. 6 articles and 5 roots. First one then, it's Sunni Muslims who believe in the 6 articles of faith, and then it is Shia who have the 5 roots. Well, what are the 5 roots? 5 roots are Allah, Adalat, Risala, Risala's prophethood, Imams, and Akhira, Akhira's afterlife. And then what are the 6 articles of faith? Allah, Malaika, that's angels, Kutub, holy books, Risala, prophethood, Al-Qadr, predestination, Akhira, afterlife. Question 5. So what is Adalat? Well, Adalat is one that appears in the 5 roots, but not the 6 articles of faith. And Adalat means the justice of God, the idea that Allah will judge all of us when we die. And then the last question, what's the Shia view of Imams? Well, we know when we think about Ali versus Abu Bakr and that dispute about who should be the caliph after Muhammad died, we know that Shia tend to favour people who are related to the Prophet Muhammad. Well, their view on Imams here, they believe that after Muhammad died, there were 12 leaders known as Imams appointed to guide the Muslim community, and they're all related to Muhammad. So that forms part of their 5 roots, their 5 most important beliefs. The 6 articles of faith and the 5 roots are kind of a summary of the most important beliefs for each denomination. Okay, so you should have given yourself a mark out of 6 now for each of these topics within Islam beliefs and teachings. And this should let you now identify what topic you find easiest and what you find most challenging. Okay, so I'd like you to revise the topics you discovered were the most challenging. Okay, how are you going to do that? Well, I want you to look through your book, and you can also check on other lessons that we put up for you. You can check back and fill in any gaps you've got. Okay. Now, try the test again after you've done some reading of your notes and see if you can get 6 out of 6 for all the topics. And then I'd like you to complete some practice questions at the end of this vid. Okay, let me show you these practice questions now then. So, I want you to go away and make sure you do some practice, revision, do some extra reading, and then come back and do these practice questions to finish off. And that means you will have done some good revision on this topic.